The council between worlds sits in the silence of the in-between, a space where decisions ripple out to both heaven and earth. Here, the 7 lords of Earth Soul School take their seats. They are graduates of the system, souls who once navigated the trenches and classrooms of Earth and now manage the very school they finished. But the records they're reviewing today suggest the school is failing. This data visualization tracks the current flow of souls. Millions of lights stream from the Creator, intended for physical bodies, but a huge portion is diverted before reaching Earth. 20% of pregnancies end in miscarriage, and another 20% are aborted. Once you add the 50% of born souls who fail spiritual vetting, the system hits a 75% failure rate. Lord Blue suggests this is a deliberate strategy. The Creator is shuffling likely losers into bodies destined to miscarry or abort. Labeled unvetted rather than failures, this protects the success rate. This strategic shuffling has created a massive backlog. An entire outer kingdom is now crowded with billions of infant souls who have never been tested, never been named, and have never lived a single day on Earth. The universe's primary sorting mechanism is jammed. With nearly half of all created souls stuck in this unvetted limbo, the Cosmic Council is forced to address a system that can no longer sustain its own weight. The center of the crisis shifts to the Third Kingdom and the Hall of Weighing. Below the Council, an endless sea of glowing, infant-sized souls gathers to challenge the laws of the afterlife. These unvetted souls are no longer content with the outer realms. Through their chosen representative, they issue a formal demand. They want entry into Central Heaven to be with their parents. This request creates a legal nightmare. Many of these souls are reaching out for the very parents who aborted them, parents who are currently serving sentences in hell for those very actions. The unborn use their status in the Third Kingdom to sponsor their parents, pulling abortionists and criminals up from the depths of hell to serve as witnesses. The gates of punishment are effectively left open as the condemned march toward the light. The rigid protocols of cosmic justice are at a standstill. The raw emotional attachment of billions of children has successfully gridlocked the entire system, proving that the old methods of isolation and punishment are no longer working. The chaos vanishes as the Creator manifests in the center of the hall. His presence is a sun-like expansion of light that turns the room's noise into absolute silence. The unborn offer a desperate bargain. In exchange for entering heaven with their families, they promise to surrender their free will. They offer to become perfectly obedient, mindless servants of the throne. The Creator rejects the deal. He states plainly that he does not need more choir boys or passive servants waiting for his every command. The Earth Soul School was built for a specific purpose: to force souls to use their free will to develop mystic fire. The goal is to create warriors who can independently discern truth and combat the unseen tempters that drain human potential. In this universe, blind belief is a liability, not a virtue. Spiritual evolution requires the active, independent development of talents, transforming a soul from a passive observer into a competent co-worker. A unified chant begins to rise from the terraces, a single note shared by the unborn, the condemned, and the babysitters. They aren't asking for a free pass. They are begging for a chance to prove themselves. The Creator accepts the Council's recommendation. He declares that hell has failed as a deterrent and orders it to be permanently closed. But the end of hell brings a more absolute consequence. Souls that refuse to grow or invest their talents will no longer face eternal torment. Instead, they will be dissolved in a lake of sacred fire, removed from existence entirely. Every unvetted infant and every soul released from hell is now placed into a massive migration queue. These soul threads begin curling back toward Earth, seeking the next available physical bodies. This cosmic reboot is the mechanism populating our world today. The surge of life we see around us is the direct result of the Third Kingdom being emptied as billions of souls finally receive the physical trials they demanded in the Hall of Weighing. our current existence is not a random occurrence, but this final, high-stakes practicum. This life is the absolute last chance to activate our mystic abilities and graduate before the semester ends in either transformation or erasure.